Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number, what are we at, 21, I think, of our Pokemon White playthrough here on the channel. As you just saw, we did a little bit of grinding because we have to get ourselves ready for another gym battle. We are here in Nimbasa City. We dealt with I almost said Team Flare for some reason. I'm jumping ahead a generation. Team Plasma we dealt with, and we found out this mysterious N, this weird green-haired goon, he's the king of Team Plasma. I didn't realize evil teams had kings. You know, royalty aside, he is, I guess, a villain, so, you know, we dealt with him quite handily. It did allow us to gain access to the old gym. What else did we do last time? Was that the musical episode? I think that was the musical episode. I talked about the musical. It's an interesting idea. It looks cool, I will say that. But anyways, all that being said, we can now, I believe, head on into the gym, which is this it right here? It is. So the Nimbasa City Pokemon Gym leader, Elisa, the Shining Beauty. So we're going to have to get ourselves a little drink. We're going to grab ourselves 2 lemonades. Check this out. One we paid for, the other one free, dropping down. Compliments on the house. Are we ever going to get 2 drinks from these machines? I don't think we are. But let's do our team recap and show you who we are working with. We got everyone to level 23 at the minimum. In fact, I think it was just Irwin we got to level 23. Our Sandile, Irwin here, with a brave nature. He has Moxie for the ability, which is pretty good, boosting the attack stat after he knocks out any Pokemon. We have Bite, Sand Tomb, Mudslap, and Torment. You know what I didn't do? Check TMs. We could have some TMs to work with. Next up, we have our mild-natured Canuck, the Bibarel from Sinnoh at level 25. He is unaware of the opponents, but he still hits, and he hits with Headbutt, Water Gun, Rock Smash, and Rollout. Next, we have our relaxed-natured Sailor, the Munna, at level 24. She has Forewarn for the ability. We got the moves of Psybeam, Yawn, Lucky Chant, and Moonlight. Next, we've got our rash-natured starter, Seaward the Dewott at level 25, holding the Mystic Water to power up such moves as Water Pulse and Razor Shell, along with that Torrent ability as well, doing that in a pinch. He also has Cut and Focus Energy. We next have our serious-natured Grub, the Levani at level 27. He might not be bad. He resists electric. We do know Elisa is an electric-type trainer, so this could work out pretty well. Serious Nature at level 27, as I say, I believe. We have Chlorophyll for the ability, and we have Bug Bite, Razor Leaf, String Shot, and Protex. Last but not least, another good contender for this gym, especially since she's level 28, our Eviolite holding Onyx Medusa from the Sinnoh region. She is hardy-natured, which is neutral. She has the ability of Rock Head, and we have the moveset is Earthquake, Smackdown, Sandstorm, and Screech Attack. Alright, so I guess I'm safe to lead with Irwin to get some experience. I can switch into somebody else to take a hit. Instead, if he can't quite stand up, hey wait, maybe there's a free lemonade in the trash. There's never anything in the trash. So as we get into this gym, we're going to see some pretty cool sights. This is one of the coolest gyms in history. I will give Pokemon White credit for this. The Nimbasa City Pokemon Gym. The leader is Elisa. The certified trainers are nobody. How about it? I can see you're surprised. Well, I'm not surprised. I knew what this was. Would you have ever guessed that the gym is a roller coaster? Okay, let me fill you in. And take this too. A glug 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 of fresh water. Good for the old HP restoration. In this roller coaster gym, the first step is to get in the car. Next comes the platform. There, you can change where the coaster is going. Sometimes you continue by riding the cars of opponents you defeat. That's how you aim for the gym leader. By the way, electric-type Pokemon don't do well against ground-type moves. I mean, I know that. Alright, where? Oh, there's a car right over here. I made it! I didn't miss it! Now, I don't know what the proper tracks are to take. That's a fast little go-kart. Do we just go through Sparkles? Was there any purpose to this? No. So, let's hop in this one. And there we go. So, as we do some battling, I will talk about the current status of the channel. Oh, wait, let's get into battle first. I'll make sure I don't miss my possibility to hop out. And stop walking into walls, me. Thank you, me. I apologize, me. What do you have to say for yourself? Your fashion sense is kind of New Vema Town-ish. Don't be dissing my town. I mean, okay, we just moved there 20 episodes ago, I guess, but you ain't gonna talk bad on my town, okay? What is this thing? This is an Emolga. It is the Pikachu of the region, if you will. Kind of, I guess. We're only level 23. I'm gonna switch. And I can switch to Medusa with the old Smackdown. So, status of the channel. You might be noticing a considerable lack, by considerable I mean total, lack of live streaming for the past little while. I will say, part of it is because I am in a course. As I said, I'm taking 3D animation. I mentioned that a few episodes back. So that is taking up my time during the day, during the night. My other, I guess, not really job kind of thing, but my other task for the day is, oh, this is gonna hurt. We smacked it down, now we can hit it with Earthquake. Unless it double teams, dodges everything. If you keep this up, I'm sandstorming you. But my evenings are filled up with the old egg harvesting, egg hatching in Pokemon Go. As you're probably well aware, I've mentioned this a couple of times, currently we have the nice little bonus of being able to hatch regional Pokemon of Gen 1 from our eggs we get from gifts sent to us by friends. So, I am trying to do what I can to get as many of these eggs hatched as possible. Not for my own sake, because I do have all of my Pokedex for Gen 1 Kanto complete. I don't need any more of the hatched Pokemon, but I do want to do what I can to help out other people in the area who might not happen to get some of these Pokemon. And it's not so much for my own personal gain. Hey, Emolga! See if we can smack you down an Earthquake before you double team too much. Or that. Excuse me. But, I mean, I will benefit in a way, because I might get lucky Pokemon through trading. I might, well, I know I can get a pretty decent Pokemon. A friend of mine who does have a number of Corsola from a trip she took over to Europe a little while back during the Dortmund Safari Zone event, she did manage to pick up a couple Corsola. So, she was asking for Kangaskhan, which I've got 2. I want to wait to hatch more. My routine, I want to get 5 of a species, to look at them all, see what the stats are like, choose the best one for my own team. Then I'll have the others for trade. I've only hatched 2 Kangaskhan so far. So why am I telling you all this? Because the event was supposed to have ended yesterday. Should have been the last day, September 30th, to get all of these regional Pokemon. It was not the last day because I found out, so my cousin Vex Evolution and I were walking around quite a bit, trying to do what we can to hatch as many eggs as possible. I got home, checked my Instagram, and I saw Pokemon Master Holly, who I follow on there. And if you play Pokemon Go and you don't follow Pokemon Master Holly, you're making a mistake. She has a lot of good information. Check it out. She's also one of the main Pokemon Go YouTubers that do all the special Pokemon Go events, like traveling around the world, Pokemon Go Travel, and stuff like that. So anyway, I saw that she had posted that Pokemon Go has announced they're going to give us an extra week to try to hatch regional Pokemon from the eggs. So that means this coming week, I'm still going to be spending my evenings trying to hatch as many of these eggs as I can get. I walked 14 kilometers today. I hatched maybe 5 eggs. I had a couple incubators on the go. Didn't hatch any regionals, but I did somehow, luckily, manage to hatch a 100% Porygon, which was kind of cool. Elisa controls an elegant gym in elegant Nimbasa City. She has an essential elegance. You can't speak, woman. You should be her fan, too. I've only met her once, and she seemed kind of Budinsky, dealing with a friend of mine and her parental issues. But, I mean, I gotta meet her somehow. Alright, so the roller coaster's path has been changed. Let's grab ourselves another card. So, that being said, all about this Pokemon egg hatching and stuff, I've still got a little ways to go in order to finish hatching eggs. I got all this week, so there will not be any live streaming this week in the evenings, but I'm going to do what I can to try to get stuff prepared for the weekend. I mean, I was basically, in my mind, prepared to end off the egg hatching after this weekend, so in that mindset, I'm going to try to dedicate live streaming time this coming weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to maybe try to do 2 streams each day. Do one in the morning, one in the evening. On Saturday, same thing on Sunday. So, don't hold me to that in case things come up. Life does happen to get in the way on occasion, but I will do what I can. This will give me this week, too, to prepare the prize Pokemon for the very long-awaited next session of Wi-Fi battling in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Anyway, welcome, Challenger. I will do you the greatest of honors and accept your challenge. Man, this boy's full of himself. Are you a boy? Actually, I did not mean to assume. Rich boy, Cody. Alright, what do you got? You got a Blitzel? I should catch one and name it Donner. Donner and Blitzel. Get it? Santa Claus colors. Those aren't colors, those are names. See, I want to go to Grub, but I think these things can learn Flame Charge. No, I don't know if it's a natural move. Oh, they can get Pursuit. Well, we resist that. Still did an okay amount, but not enough for us to be scared. But I do think they can get Flame Charge. However, it might only be a TM attack. But I wouldn't put it past this game and some of its shenaniganery to throw some TM attacks on the opponents coming my way. But a simple Earthquake is all it takes. Blitzel has been blitzed. Down it goes. Roller coaster. I'm not reading all those rolls. What do you think? You're on a roll, Rich Boy Cody? Get out of here. I was aiming for a fighting style that overwhelms you with speed. If I can move faster than my opponents, I will get the upper hand. Maybe it did have Flame Charge then. Well, I guess I'm lost. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. Alright, roller coaster path has been changed. Could you imagine if you go to an actual amusement park, if there were buttons that you could step on that changes the roller coaster? Like, what if your family or friends went on there, and then you just step on a button, and suddenly, what the? And suddenly this happens. They hop out and attack you. That might happen. Are you cool riding a roller coaster? Can I hop in that? I guess I'll catch the next one. When you ride a roller coaster, the speed can make you dizzy. I'm going to make your head spin with a Pokemon battle that's just as intense. This is a good question for you folks out there. Have you ridden a roller coaster in your life? Me? No. I don't know if I'm into the whole, adrenaline, possibly death-defying adventures of a roller coaster. I'm a pretty, I wouldn't say cowardly. I'm a very, self-preservation-y kind of person. So, yeah, the roller coaster idea never really appealed to me. I mean, I have ridden one, a very, very tiny kids. Oh, they can learn Flame Charge! I knew that was sticking out in my mind for some reason. Anyway, just basically a really simple roller coaster. I've ridden that, but I have never ridden one of those super huge, like, woo. Picture this on like a grand scale. Picture that. Great big super roller coaster. I have seen them, however, but I don't think I'd be a fan of it. There are certain rides that I do not want to do. Like, okay, has anyone out there ever heard of a amusement park ride called the Freakout? Let me tell you, one of the most appropriately named amusement park rides I have ever seen. Essentially, you get, I think it's like 16 seats in a 4x4 square, kind of facing inward, and so it can hold 16 people, 4 on each side. Essentially, what this is, it is a huge tower, comes down, and the 4 seats are in the middle at the bottom of this tower, big square down here. So, this square spins, but as it spins, the tower swings back and forth, and it's a pretty tall tower. Eventually, it swings to the point that it goes up and almost vertical, and you're spinning in the square up here, and then it comes right back down again, comes up the other side. I can't even do it with my hand, I'm going to snap my wrist, but I won't do it. People love it. I won't do it. They won't even let you bring shoes on that thing. They might fly off and take someone's eyeball out or something. Your way of battling, it's elegant, you've got style, even compared to Miss Elisa. Thanks for stepping aside. Let us mosey on forward and take on some more trainers. Man, this has to be the longest ride ever. Wait, I think I know what this part is. That's what you're supposed to do, eh? Alright, let's hop out here. Do we have to battle anybody on this spot? But as far as amusement park rides, I would say, you know, some of the less scary ones. I love bumper cars. Them's cool. I know they're not the most, I guess not the most exciting. Would you just stop attacking me? Alright, come on. Your Nabas's Gym Challenge is finally nearing its finale, but if you don't beat me, you won't get to meet Miss Elisa. Well, I mean, let's go then. I'm also a Pokemon trainer who was toughened up by Miss Elisa. I'll show you the power and style befitting this gym. That was my voice again. I don't actually crack my knuckles like that. I will admit, bad habit, I kind of do crack the knuckles. You know, probably not supposed to. Excuse me. When I was in grade 6, I think it was, one of my teachers would, now, I don't know how true this was, but she said, would you stop pursuing my dark type? She didn't say that. What she would say is, cracking your knuckle makes the knuckle fatten up over time. I don't see it. So that might have just been her way of, like, being all, now don't y'all do that. That's a bad thing. You're going to bust your finger. And it's like, I mean, that's good advice. Why didn't she just tell us that? Alright, we're going to lay the smack down on this Emolga. And we're going to go for the Earthquake on this Emolga because it is now super effective. You got to double team up, though. Will that be enough? Now, as you are watching this episode, another interesting thing to mention is if you're watching this the moment it goes live, 2.5 hours before this will have been the first Deoxys raid in Pokemon Go history, at least in my area. And I do have the EX Raid Pass invite to it. Scary thing is, and by scary I mean just kind of worrisome, I don't know if I'll be able to go to it. I really hope I'm going to be able to. If I can, I will have recorded for it, and I'll show you that as soon as I can get the video edited. Even if it's really, really, really late at night, I'm going to try to edit it today and have it uploaded later on tonight for you to check out and see what the first Deoxys looks like in Pokemon Go. I really hope I get to catch it. I don't know what's going to happen yet. I will have... You know what? I'm not going to mention... No, I don't know. I might have mentioned on Twitter by the time you're watching this. I don't know if I want to spoil it, though. I might want to save it for a video, but I kind of want to show it as soon as possible. I got some decisions to make earlier today, based on when you're watching this. It pleases me to be the opponent of a strong and honorable trainer like you. So, question is, do I heal? I'm thinking I do, because I missed my card. But now, okay, let me just see. There might be another trainer, first of all. How are we doing on time? We're doing good on time, alright. She said we're nearing the finale, so you know what? I'm going to take a chance. If we do have to battle another trainer, so be it. But I'm going to heal right now, just in case. We're going after Elisa right after this. Look at this fancy card. Look at this. Look at this amusement park. This reminds me of the scene from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. If you don't watch that, by the way, I'll say it's not amazingly child-friendly. Some of the language is a little bit peppery. But it is hilarious, and it's when they're tracking down the evil... Can I not go? The evil cell. Alright, we hit the switch again. Okay, there we go. And they get to, like, an amusement park, and Piccolo's yelling at you, "This is supposed to be a place of fun!" And it's like, it's just funny. If you don't watch that, it's good. I was happy to hear that they are going to continue on into Season 4, the Boo Saga. There was some speculation that we were not going to get anything past the Cell Saga because of how much time it takes them to do it, and they have, you know, they have lives, the creators of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, but they love doing it so much that they say they're coming back for Season 4. Now, it might take them forever. I say, take your time, gentlemen. You guys put out some very entertaining content. I am the kind of person that will wait for quality. Same kind of thing for if a video game gets delayed, like let's say a new, like I think... Was it Ocarina of Time had been delayed at one point, and people were upset about this, and they're like, "You said it would be out this date. It's now that date. Where's our game?" I'm the kind of person that's like, I would rather they take their time and make sure it's good before putting out a subpar quality game, you know? I want to see some cool stuff, and I know if they take their time to do it right, we're going to get an amazing game. Same thing with Dragon Ball Z Abridged and anything, basically. As long as you know the creators are taking their time and doing stuff right, then you're getting good stuff. You just need some patience, and you'll get to the amazing stuff. Excuse me. Speaking of patience, if you've been patient long enough, it is time to go find Miss Elisa, get ourselves our 4th badge? I think so. Our 4th Unovan badge here in, well, the Unova region. Alright, let's go back up once again, and yay! And we're here. But not quite here just yet. We gotta take on another car. I was gonna say take on another trainer, but no, we beat her. So where does this one take us? Can we find Elisa? I mean, this is orange, so it should be. It is! Alright, you can tell because the next part is red. Following the colors of the rainbow, I use process of deduction and determination and whatever you want to call it. We're here. Let's get right into it. Did the fantastic speed leave you dizzy? My beloved Pokemon will be the next one to make your head spin. Big words from Miss Elisa. Alright, now, what could she have that would be really bad? She's an electric trainer. Emolga, I ain't scared of that. We have good old Medusa if we need. Alright. Now it's going to probably go for maybe Pursuit, possibly Double Team. We're going right into Medusa. We are over leveled, admittedly, but I mean, it's the safest bet. And okay, I think we're good. I was gonna say, excuse me. I was gonna say, if we hit level 30, will Medusa start disobeying? But I do believe first badge level 20, level 30 for the second, third gives you for level 40. I think we're okay. We're gonna lay the smackdown once again. You're really aerial acing an Onix, an Eviolite Onix at that. I'm sorry for your loss, Emolga, but you're done. You and your Pokemon are shining brilliantly. Take this. Now, when you fall straight down, should you still be able to use Aerial Ace? I don't know about that. But whatever, regardless, you did hardly any damage. Level 30. Wait, even if our badge did allow up to level 30, she hasn't passed level 30, so we're still good. Rock Polish. Admittedly, we're not using Screech, and I kind of don't like how slightly inaccurate it is. It's only 85. Forget that. We're taking that Rock Polish. That's why it missed that time. Alright. We next have, really, another Emolga. Tell you what, we're going to start things off right. We're going to Rock Polish. We ain't going nowhere. What do you think you're trying to pull? So, our speed goes up. We're going to put up the Sandstorm next, just to boost our special defense if need be. Plus, if they go for double teams, we're at least getting some damage off there. Medusa is now the quickest on the field. So, I just hope, with all this setting up, we do not have a very dangerous dual type that we are weak to come in next. What would be the worst? Well, grass or water. But I don't think there's any water electric or grass electric in this generation. In fact, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think there have been no grass electric Pokemon at all in all of Pokemon just yet. Now, just to be safe, we're going to potion up, get Medusa back to full, before going for an Earthquake and taking down this Emolga. Or, you know what? I'll save the Earthquake PP, I'll just go for another Smackdown. The nice thing about the Smackdown, even though they lose their Flying type immunity to ground, they still keep the Flying type. Really? Waste your Hyper Potion. Go ahead, I don't care. 2 more Smackdowns take you down. In fact, Earthquake would have dropped you right there. However, we're still in a good spot. Down goes the Emolga. I gotta finish this in 25 seconds, based on the timer. I think we'll be okay. Last one in is Zebstrika, or Zebstrika, if you will. A properly dramatic victory. Fair enough. Alright, we're going to double Earthquake, I guess. I don't think we need to worry too much about you. Sandstorm has subsided, so our special defense is back to normal. But we have Eviolite. I don't think you can learn water or grass. We are faster as well. Can we do at least half with this? Yes, we can. And a Flame Charge. A physical Fire-type move from a non-stab Electric-type Pokemon. I think we're good. Excuse me. Well, even if they Hyper Potion, we're still in the same position. How cool is this to have them on the healing defensive? This is a nice change of pace from earlier in this playthrough. Now, you could say, of course, admittedly, we were over-leveled for this, but I think we've earned a little bit of leeway with the first, what, week and a half of our playthrough? I think we're good. Alrighty. And although time is up, we gotta finish up and get ourselves the 4th badge. We actually talked to somebody. They showed us what all the badge names were, didn't they? I don't remember, whatever. Alright, defense up by 4. Look at that. With Eviolite, we're getting an extra math. We're at 166 or 67 defense. Nice. I meant to make your head spin, but you shocked me instead, I think she said. Why does the text go so fast? My, oh my. You have a sweet fighting style. I mean, you're a great trainer. Excuse me, oh, here. I want you to have this. It's not that you want me to have this, you owe me this. You can't be all like, hey, since you beat me, I guess I'll be nice and I'll give you this extra, boom, little thing for you. Like, no, that's not how gym leadering works. Bolt Badge, awesome. If you have 4 badges, including this Bolt Badge, Pokemon up to level 50, including traded Pokemon, will obey you. What's really funny, what she just said, seems to indicate, like, what if you could do the gyms in whatever order you want? Because she says, if you have 4 badges, including the Bolt Badge. So, like, Could you have 4 different badges, including the Bolt badge, to get the level 50? I don't know. Maybe someday they'll have an open world Pokemon game. You can do the gyms in whatever order you want, and the Pokemon, or the trainers, the leaders, will stagger their Pokemon teams based on what your badge count is. Kind of like how they give you different items for sale in shops based on your badge count. Also, here's this move I like. Feel free to use it, if you want to. We got Volt Switch, which is a pretty nice competitive move. I don't know if anyone on the team can learn it, though. Volt Switch lets the Pokemon switch with a different Pokemon after attacking. Of course, if you don't have another Pokemon in your party, you can't switch. You're going to Driftvale City next? When did I say that? Of course, there is a Pokemon gym there after all. Oh, I bet you won't be able to get there. You know what? I'll fix it so you can cross. Wait for me on Route 5. No. Well, I mean, I will have to. But let's head on over to the entrance. I want to talk to the guide man, see what he has to say. And that's basically it for today's episode. We have completed our 4th gym battle with no further casualties. So, what do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Guy, whatever your name is? Elisa uses sparkling bright electric-type attacks, but the combination of you and your Pokemon was even more impressive. It was an emotional roller coaster. Look at this man talking references to what's going on here. But we're going to save it up right here because that is the end for today. So I want to say, first of all, thank you for watching today's episode, and thanks for bearing with me in this time of minimal time available for streaming, videos, all that kind of stuff. We will sort of get back on track before too long, I hope. Stay tuned for this week. We'll have some more Pokemon White throughout the week. This weekend, I'm going to try my diddly darndest, to use a Ned Flandersisms, to try to get some live streaming back on the channel. So we'll see how things go. Even though I still have Saturday and Sunday to hatch more eggs. Like I said, I'm going to sort of try to prioritize the streaming instead of the eggs. The extra week is a bonus week I wasn't expecting for hatching the eggs. So I'll just say, I'll bide my time kind of thing, if that makes any sense. But if you want to see some more episodes of Pokemon White, you can check out the link in the description to the full playlist. And if you like this particular episode, feel free to show me that like by clicking that button down below. If you want to see any more videos on the channel, you can check out some links during the outro, or subscribe if you're not yet subscribed to the channel. And if you want to check me out on other social media such as Instagram, Discord, or Twitter, what was I going to say? I don't know. Instagram, Discord, Twitter, links for those in the description as well. But that is it. So once again, folks, thank you for checking out today's video. Professor Chaz is now signing off, and I'll catch you next time.